So what is going on, guys, and welcome back to episode number 4 of the QPR career mode. And we're kicking off this episode with an away game up against Reading, the former Premier League side. So it's not going to be an easy game, but hopefully we could use our skill and strength to go ahead and beat them. And Townsend there with a pretty poor ball, but Austin does very well to actually regain possession of the ball. Plays it to Remy, Remy plays the ball over the top to Townsend. Townsend does extremely well, takes on Pierce and fires it past the Reading goalkeeper in the 27th minute and puts us 1-0 up. And what a perfect goal that was as well for Andros Townsend. And it's always good to get a winger scoring as well, because you don't want to rely on your front two men all the time. And it's always good when other people in the team pick up the goals apart from your first two strikers. But we do very well once again we were winning the balls all over the park. This time Townsend does have a very good chance. It comes to Frowlin. He does pulls off an amazing save actually, or makes the Reading goalkeeper pull off an amazing save. But unfortunately Townsend there couldn't react quick enough to slot that one into the empty net. But thankfully we did win a corner from it, but I'm afraid nothing good come away from the corner. But here Royston Drempf does actually come on for Reading, so a very, very difficult player to play against in the likes of Royston Drempf, who used to play for Hercules, and I believe he might have played for Chelsea in the Barclays Premier League as well, but he is a very, very good player. But Joe Barton picks up the ball here, plays a loaded ball for Townsend. Townsend turns Bridge inside out, has a very good shot, it's a wonderful save from the keeper, and Loic Remy was there to slot it into the empty net in the 71st minute and give us a little bit of breathing space between the two clubs there, as we now see a little bit of daylight and as we get our second goal of the game, which puts us 2-0 up against a pretty strong Reading side. But we just played them off the park today. It was, I believe, McCarthy in goal for them, but a very, very good save from him. But unfortunately for them, we were there once again to pick up the missing pieces and slot it in. But Junior Hoylett plays a lovely ball through to Loic Remy. Loic Remy, all he had to do was keep his composure, and what a delightful finish over the top of the Reading goalkeeper in the 89th minute, just before the end of the game. That's Loic Remy's second of the game, and what a delightful goal it was as well. As you see, he's showing the muscle, the desire and everything that he had to use to chip the goalkeeper from there as well. What a beautiful weighted chip it was. Instead of just trying to power it past him, he knew that he had the capabilities and the, what do you call it, the desire, and he had the belief that he could chip him, and he did. So very, very pleased there that we ended up picking up a vital 3 points away from home there at the Reading Stadium, which I can't think of at this moment in time, but I was very pleased that we got the 3 points there. Actually, yeah, we do get a transfer offer of 1.8 million for Andrew Johnson, which I did in fact decide to go ahead and accept, mainly because Andrew Johnson's 32 years old, 74 rated, and he's not a first team player anyway. Charlie Austin does take his place, as does Loic Remy, but I even prefer to play Odelusi ahead of him, because I believe Odelusi has got heaps of potential, and we are going to be playing a very difficult game here up against Bolton, which is Odelusi's former club. So can Odelusi really show something here up against Bolton and get a goal against them, which would always be good. But here they come through with their Lee. I don't think for 1 minute that was a foul, but the referee didn't think so, and the referee did give a foul to them. He wasn't on the same wavelength as me. I thought it was just pure strength. He wasn't going anywhere, but the referee gave a foul and we paid for it. Davies chips the ball over the top, and it's a really good header from Pratley, puts it past Julio Cesar in the 20th minute and puts Bolton 1-0 up against QPR at Loftus Road, or I believe it's at Loftus Road, but we wasn't happy about that. Yes, it is at Loftus Road, but Januzaj does very well to turn Tierney inside out. He plays a lovely ball through to Diakite. Diakite sprints on the wing, puts a lovely ball in the box. It comes to Johnson. Johnson should score. Don't know why he was taking the touch, but still Lonergan does make an amazing save there. But here Bolton were on the attack, but we do very well to depossess the ball. Wright Phillips, a lovely ball in the box, comes to Loic Remy, and Loic Remy fires that one past Lonergan in the Bolton net and puts us back on level terms. 82 minutes had gone and we were now back on level terms. Actually there, Loic Remy just gone on a massacre, killed 5 people in the celebration as well, but actually there was a bullet header. Lonergan had no chance, even though it was a little bit above him, above his head, but he couldn't react quick enough to stop that one from going in. But here we paid for some sloppy defending. We thought the game was all over with, but Matt Phillips couldn't clear the ball here. All he could do was give it out for throwing, and we did in fact get paid for sloppy defending. We was not on form in this. For some reason we just didn't turn up for the last 5 minutes of the game after we'd scored, and Andre Mortis Moritz does fire that one into the back of the net past Julio Cesar, which I was a little bit disappointed at first seeing it, but after you see this, it was a very, very good finish. Julio Cesar didn't get anywhere near it. And I'm afraid we ended up losing the 3 points there, and I'm afraid we lost as well against Bolton, so not the best result there at Loftus Road, especially coming off of a 3-0 win up against Reading, but still, Sean Wright-Phillips does get man of the match after he's only been on for about 20 minutes, so Sean Wright-Phillips does very well to win man of the match with 7.5 rating, but actually there, the transfer talks have broken down between Aston Villa and QPR over the star of Andrew Johnson, so we're not going to be looking for anyone to replace him at this moment in time, because obviously if he's staying at the club, we're still going to use him. We're not saying we're not going to use him, but he's just not going to be a first team's choice, whatever. But we do have an up and down game up against Ipswich. Not the easiest, but also not the hardest game. And hopefully we can pick up 3 points here if we play well. But coming off of the poor result there up against Bolton, we're going to have to pick ourselves back up together as a team, and hopefully we can do well together. But we decided to put Odelusi out and bring Loic Remy in, because Odelusi didn't do much in the last game. Also, Januzaj is going to be dropping to the reserves, and Nico Kranjčar is going to be coming onto the substitute bench, because he has improved and impressed me in the training that we have been doing this week, so he has earned himself a seat on the bench. But we do get the first chance here. Lovely ball gets played through, but unfortunately we wasn't there, but Hoylett does extremely well to win the ball back there. It comes to Andros Townsend. Andros tries a lovely ball over the top. Unfortunately Hoylett does get a nod on, and Charlie Austin nearly got there, but thankfully he didn't catch Scott Loach, otherwise he might have been given the red card. But they do have a very good chance here to seal the game, but a wonderful save from Julio Cesar kept us in the game there at 0-0. Otherwise we would have been 1-0 down, and it didn't look like we were going to be coming back, as we wasn't playing too well in this game. It was a pretty dull game. We didn't do much, but from the resulting corner, Sarr puts a good ball in the box, comes to Smith, and Smith couldn't get enough contact on it, and Esur does manage to clear the ball. It comes to Loic Remy. Loic Remy unfortunately couldn't do anything, but we get the free kick. Barton plays a lovely ball out wide to Frolin. Frolin out even further to Townsend. Townsend first time touch into Remy. Remy does extremely well, turns the defender inside out, has a good shot, it's a good save, and Junior Hoylett is there at the back stick in the 78th minute to put his head on it and slot it into the empty net, and Junior Hoylett has got the goal, which looks like it's going to get us to 3 points, and it looks like we are going to win this game from that resulting header. It was a very good save from Scott Loach, but Hoylett was there to slot that one into the empty net. He wasn't going to miss that one, and thankfully he didn't, and the game did end up finishing like that. We ended up winning 1-0 away from home, so 3 points were to be taken back to London, and I was extremely pleased there. So we are now going to be approaching the end of this episode, so I would really appreciate if you could leave a like, as it really does help my channel out, and I hope to see you next time on whatever episode might be. Bye bye.